Of the music, of your own music that you've recorded, Eddie, what are your perhaps one or two top favourites?
That's quite a difficult question because you can end up actually making enemies of lots of conductors and groups. But I've been lucky in that I've had quite a number of recordings of my music made over the last 40 years or so. And many of them have been terrific. But if you ask me what stands out, I suppose I'm currently embarked on a series of recordings with Shandos, the independent recording label. And Ralph Cousins, who now owns the company that his father started, have been very good to me in that they've done 3 volumes of my orchestral works and concertos, and they have been phenomenally good. They've been with the BBC Philharmonic Orchestra and the BBC Concert Orchestra, and we've covered, I think, about 7 of my concertos like that, and some other works. And I must say, they've been wonderful to work on. I was at all the sessions, had a large part to play, and that's been very rewarding. And then one other, which is a bit older. I in the past have written quite a lot of works for wind band and brass band, which I suppose a lot of people know my reputation from. And I wrote a particular work called The Trumpets of the Angels, which was a huge symphonic work for brass band, percussion, and antiphonal trumpets. And there was a wonderful recording made of this not so long ago by the Black Dyke Band with Nicholas Childs. And that particular CD, which has a couple of other of my brass pieces in, I think is probably the finest recording by any brass band in the world that I can ever remember, particularly, of course, of my music. I can't comment about all the others. But it was a fantastic performance, and it won a couple of awards, quite rightly, because the playing was sensational. And I suppose that will linger with me for a long time, the feelings behind that recording. And but I think by closing on this one, I would simply say that any composer is always grateful to have recordings of their music, and I remain grateful to all the performers and conductors that perform my music still. Without them, none of us as composers would achieve anything.